Hello there. I don't normally do guitar lessons on the internet. I think there are people much better qualified than me. In this case, I'm going to make an exception because I love this song so much and I'd like to help other people learn how to play it. If you're looking for this, then you've probably already been and seen the SpyTunes version of this song, which I think is terrific, but I think it's a little bit inaccurate in terms of what Madeleine actually plays and the way that she plays it. And the version that I'm going to show you is a little bit simpler. It has the advantage of using a minimum movement principle, which makes it easier for the fingering. It also is transposable to different positions in the neck, so that's why I'm doing it today. So first let's start with how Madeleine actually uses the, well, for you it would be the right hand, for me it's the left hand because I'm left-handed. So if you're watching this, you need to imagine that you're looking in a mirror, I suppose. What Madeleine does, she doesn't strum the guitar, she plucks. She uses 3 fingers and the thumb, and she places the 3 fingers on the middle 3 strings on the guitar, so that's the D, the G and the B string, and she uses the bass strings on the A and the E strings, and she uses just a simple pinch. She may also alternate that pinch a little bit, so you do a bass note and then a pinch. So alright, let's have a look at the chords for this then. The SpyTunes version begins with a chord kind of down here on the neck, which I think is overcomplicating things. What we need to do here is we start with the D note, which is on the 5th string at the the 2nd string, the A string, at the 5th fret. We then put the 3rd on that, which is the F sharp on the D string at the 4th fret. And the most important one here is we double up this D as an octave on the 7th fret with the pinky. Now I'm also dampening the B string as I do this, so my 3 fingers on the pinch, and I'm using the bass note on the A. Now the reason that I think this is better is because we keep this pinky in place for all 4 of the chords in the first part of the sequence. So let's go through those. This is the first one, as I say, so it's D at the 5th fret, A string. On the D string we use the F sharp, and we double up the D on the G string at the 7th fret. The second chord that we need, we keep the pinky exactly where it is. We move the big finger to the B, which is the 7th fret on the E string, and we just slide up the index finger 1 fret to play the G. So I'm pinching the 3 strings here, and I've shifted from this string, the A string as the bass note, to the B string as to the E string as the bass note. So let's move between those 2. The 3rd chord in this first sequence, I just move the big finger down to the E note, which is the 7th fret on the A string, and again I slide up this index finger 1 more fret, so that I'm now playing a G sharp or an A flat, whichever way you want to look at it. And the pinch, the bass note again moves on to the A, and there's the 3rd chord. The 4th chord, I keep the pinky exactly where it is again. I move the index finger onto the A, which is the 5th fret on the E string, and then I'm playing the G underneath it, 5th fret, on the D string. Each of these is 2 beats, so the beginning sequence goes. Now she goes around that one twice, so the first couple of verses are, you can cry a million tears, and you can wait a million years. We then move on to the 3rd part of this. So first chord again, but if you think, 2nd chord, the third chord is where we change. We bar the 7th fret and we place the fingers like this. We go the 9th fret on the 5th string, the 8th fret on the 9th fret on the A string, the 8th fret on the D string, and the 9th fret again on the G string. The chord which follows this, we simply take off these two fingers and leave the ring finger in place, which gives us a nice minor chord. The chord which comes after this is back to the third chord that we played in the first sequence. So we have the E at the 7th fret, the G sharp, A flat at the 6th fret, and the D at the 7th fret on the G string again. And the last chord being again the last chord in our first sequence. So this second part, really slowly, 2 beats, goes and we finish again on that first chord. Let's hear that one again. Let's put some words to it. So if you think that time will change your ways, don't wait too long. I use this chord with the A and the G and the pinky on the D there as a turnaround chord as well to get you into the next verses. Take a chance, play your part, make romance, it might break your heart. But if you think that time will change your ways, don't wait too long. There's a bridge in this piece which begins on what we would call the second chord of our first sequence, which, if you remember, was the B here with the ring finger on the 7th fret, or you could use the second finger as I prefer to do. The pinky is there on that D again on the G string at the 7th fret, and the index finger is playing the G at the 5th fret on the D string. You might have a... and we go up to that chord again that we saw in the little change. This is 7, 9, 8, 9. We take those 2 off again for the next chord. So we've seen these chords before. Back to that one, which is 7, 6, 7, and this one 5 dampened, 5, 7. Let's hear how that goes. You might... oh, sorry, let's try that again. You might have a lot to learn. Time may slip away. Sometimes you gotta lose it all before you find your way. Now you see we hold it a little longer there. Before you find your way, take a chance. And that's pretty much all there is to the song. If you listen to get the structure of the verses, I'm sure you'll pick it up very well. I'll just do a quick run through to show you how it goes. You can cry a million tears, and you can wait a million years, but if you think that time will change our ways, don't wait too long. When your morning turns to night, who'll be loving you by candlelight? And if you think that time will change your ways, don't wait too long. You might have a lot to learn. Time may slip slip away. Sometimes you gotta lose it all before you find your way. Take a chance, play your part, make romance, it might break your heart. And if you think that time will change your ways, don't wait too long. Can't help you with the solo, I'm afraid, but I hope that's been instructive. As I say, I think the advantage of this is that it's transposable. I find the key here quite hard, the D, but I could easily move it up and start in E. Works exactly the same, or I could move it down to C. Okay, I hope somebody finds that useful. Thanks very much. Bye.